The Home Hardware Building Center starting gate now moves up for the fifth race. It's post time.
Already, starting gate has them lining up here, and it's the... There we go, the bugle in action there. It's the payoff leg for the pick five. As mentioned, the favorite to complete it, number 4, Sergeant Crowley. There is a shot for a pool shot. One lucky player could go home with the pool here, should number 6, Straight Shine, get the job done. Over $3,400 coming back on a 20-cent wager should number 6 win this fifth race. Sending it upstairs to track announcer Joe Kelly for the call.
Race number 5 of the afternoon, the Jim Wilson Memorial, has top of her trade. Mrs. Dragonfire, R.T. Whistling Willie, Sergeant Crowley, Solid Movie Star, Straight Shine, Dusty Lane Sebastian, and Life Speaks. They're off and pacing, top of her trade. In at the rail is first away, grabbing that lead. Mrs. Dragonfire will pocket up second, outside third. That is Sergeant Crowley getting away in the 4 spot as they make their way by the opening 8th is Silent Movie Star. Then we go back to Dusty Lane Sebastian, followed by an unhurried R.T. Whistling Willie. Settling for 7 is Straight Shine, ahead of just 1. That's Life Speaks. As they complete the seating arrangements, arriving at the opening quarter, it is top of her trade with the top seat as they race on over to the 3/8 out there, leading it by a length. In for the good journey second is Mrs. Dragonfire, followed closely by Sergeant Crowley in the 3 spot. Holding down 4 is Silent Movie Star. Opening panel reached in 28 and 1/5 second as they move off the top turn and travel on through the stretch, nearing the half. Top of her trade, going unchallenged up front. As that lead as they arrive at the midway point, Mrs. Dragonfire getting that perfect trip second. Sergeant Crowley now starting up on the outside from 3. That will provide cover to Dusty Lane Sebastian. Staying on the inside is Silent Movie Star. Then we go back to Straight Shine, who moves to the outside in 6. Back in 7 is Life Speaks, and trailing now is R.T. Whistling Willie the half, paced in 58 seconds flat, entering the Redland Farms backstretch final time, and top of her trade. Yet to see any challengers alongside as they race on past the 3/4. Mrs. Dragonfire, the next closest pursuer. Inside, Sergeant Crowley is back to the rail 3rd. Uncovered outside, Dusty Lane Sebastian is the 4th one. They're midway around the final turn, and top of her trade, looking strong out front. Still there, a length and a quarter. Mrs. Dragonfire looks to come out of the pocket off the turn. 1:27 3 was 3/4. They turned for home, and they're still chasing top of her trade. Into the passing lane is Mrs. Dragonfire, but top of her trade will not be caught. A gate-to-wire winner. Second, Mrs. Dragonfire. 3rd is Dusty Lane Sebastian. Top of her trade in 1:56 and 4.
Well, top of her trade certainly brings her A game to Truro Raceway this afternoon. A very sharp winning score, 156 and 4. Gate to wire, she would not be caught. Winning for owners and friends of the show, Corey and Eve Pickram. Corey does the training. Corey McPherson was staying on to drive after a 5th best finish Canada Day over Summerside. She comes home to win over Truro, top of her trade. Again, a solid winner. Never faced a challenger throughout. Strong all the way through to score in 156 and 4. Quickest trip to the winner's circle for this one in a few seasons. And she'll show up in the winner's circle for the Jim Wilson Memorial presentation. She wins it over Mrs. Dragonfire, the Dusty Lane Sebastian. Sergeant Crowley, 1, 2, 7, and 4. Top of her trade. On her way back.
Now back to the Widmer Farms Winners Enclosure. The winner of the Jim Wilson Memorial, number 1, Top of Her Trade, an 8-year-old daughter of Bolt the Doer. Corey and Eve Pickram of East Mountain. Corey Pickram does the training. Corey McPherson, the winning driver, Top of Her Trade. Impressive this afternoon. Gate to wire, 156 and 4/5. The 5th race was in memory of the late Jim Wilson. Jim's love of harness racing began back in 1969. When at the age of 21, he started working at Sackville Downs. He became the lead track maintenance crew, and then eventually started driving the gate a few years before the track's closure in 1986. Then Jim came to Truro Raceway that same year and drove the gate until his retirement in 2024. Jim was a quiet man, but loved to talk about harness racing, often sharing memories of his 55 years at both Sackville Downs and here at Truro Raceway to anyone who would listen. Jim passed away on June 21st of this year. Jim's family gathered trackside to make the blanket presentation in his memory to the winning connections of Top of Her Trade and driver Corey McPherson, winning the Jim Wilson Memorial in 156 and 4.